This buyer story is a good one. My friend Becca bought a home hours away in Kansas City that was coming off the market to do repairs. Learn how they navigated purchasing an off market property, how they got scammed out of $8,000, and what she wished they would have done differently. Welcome to the real estate industry where everyone's an expert and everyone's trying to make money off of you, the consumer. So, when everyone's trying to profit from you, where do you go to learn the truth? Welcome to Real Estate Talk with me, Wendy Gelch, founder of Selling Later and Consumer Advocate. We'll share actual buyer and seller stories and uncover the truth about the industry. How does it work? How are all these companies making money? And who are the good players in the industry? Learn from sellers and buyers on how they bought or sold, what they learned, and what they would definitely do differently next time. Learn the truth about the real estate industry from people who aren't trying to make a dollar off of you.
My name is Rebecca, and I bought a home in Kansas City, and I closed on it a week and a half ago.
How long did you look at houses before you were ready to actually do something about it?
You mean like physically look at the house or like online?
Online, probably,
Oh,
where you started?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. And then how long did you look for a home before you got to the point where like your offer could be accepted?
A week and a half.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's,
I know.
oh man, they're going to hate you when they're like out there for 6 months trying to find a home.
Yeah,
Okay. So
I got really lucky.
yeah, you did. Hey, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. That's good. So who did you contact first? An agent or a real estate lender? Or I'm sorry, a real estate agent or a lender?
Contact would probably be a real estate agent. I
Okay.
did a lot of like online searching for mortgage stuff, but didn't really reach out to anyone
Okay.
until I already had an agent.
Did you do anything like credit score education wise or anything before you bought?
No, I'm pretty familiar with the credit scores, with credit in general and how that works. I was very unfamiliar with the mortgage process.
Right, right. I think everybody
I
is at this
sure,
point.
yeah. But I'm pretty, so I knew like the basics about credit, about the credit bureaus and what my score was and what kind of rate I was looking for.
And how did you find your agent?
A referral
Okay.
from my husband's aunt.
For your husband's aunt. Okay. And did she use him or her, him, her, whoever?
He goes to her church.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. And then so being only a week and a half, how many homes did you actually walk through
6.
in a week and a half? And how many offers did you make through the process?
2.
2. Okay. And I'm guessing obviously one didn't go through. So
Correct.
what does that feel like when it doesn't go through? And did you think that house was the one, like the dream home?
I loved everything about it. I think that I knew that it was underpriced, and our realtor kind of knew it was underpriced. And I think I was not surprised when the first offer did not go through.
Did they tell you
We were
what got picked?
No, but and I really wanted to find out, and then I thought I don't know that would help my mental health finding.
Right. Right.
Afterwards, I think I realized that that home was underpriced intentionally to be sold right away. I did find out it was sold. They picked the bidder that had no contingencies. So yeah,
Like no inspection.
no inspection. Yeah, basically.
I just can't
And just,
fathom it. No inspection
yeah.
whatsoever. I mean,
Uh, yeah, we only had like a 3-day inspection period in our offer because we knew that it was really competitive, but none would have been hard. Yeah.
did you have an inspector lined up or did you just kind of,
Yes.
oh, that's smart.
Yeah. And it was a realtor recommendation, which I know you're not supposed to do, but
Well, that's, you don't
he,
know, right? You have no idea.
yeah. And I don't know the Kansas City area, so I definitely didn't have any personal experience with anyone there. So our realtor said, I know a guy who can be available in a day. And that was what we was like, okay, let's do it.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, did your agent ever show you like for sale by owners or anything off market?
So he did not show me for sale by owners. He showed me a home that was off market, and that is the one that we ended up putting an offer in and winning.
Okay. So how did that come to fruition?
So we sent him a list of houses we wanted to see, and that first weekend, and we got in the car with him, and he said, "Hey, can we go to this house I just need to let an engineer in the door. So we drove him over there, and it happened to be one of the houses on our list, and that he had
Oh.
sold the week before.
Oh, no way. Oh, geez.
Yeah. So it was just coincidence. He just sort of laughed. He's like, "Yeah, I know it's not. I sold it, yesterday or whatever." So we were there just waiting for him to like walk with the engineer. And we're just kind of taking a break from looking at houses. And so we, of course, just walked around the house. Why not? Right? We're there, and we loved it. And the stress engineer came out back with some repairs that are needed. And so the offer that bought the house previously got pulled because they didn't want to do the repairs.
Okay.
And so the sellers decided to pull it off market and do the repairs so that they could get more money out of it. Um, and we were able to put in an offer off market because the repairs were ongoing when we were putting in our offer.
How intense were the repairs?
So they quoted us. So we ended up paying for the repairs. We ended up increasing our offer to pay for them.
Okay.
And they quoted us 16,000.
Was it like a structural beam, or I'm guessing in the basement?
Beams and piers. They were adding piers.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then did you get it inspected again when you bought it?
Yes.
Okay.
So we had the stress engineer come back out and look at it again to verify that it was done correctly. We had an actual like general inspection from the first buyer. They had paid for that.
Oh, okay.
So we could just use their report.
Oh, that's nice. How'd you get that? Or did your agent have it?
Yeah, the agent had it.
Oh, that's nice.
And then we also had a termite inspection and a sewer line inspection.
Did you feel like you had to compromise at all when it came to taking the home? Obviously a little bit because you had to pay for the repairs, but
a little bit. Yeah. I mean, it really had a lot of everything we wanted, but at the same time, it wasn't perfect.
Right. So, right. I think that's a big thing. Like you go in wanting this perfect dream home and then you realize, it's not necessarily going to be that, but it might be like close to it.
Yeah. And the first home we looked at was all modern. It had, wood floors and beautiful paint and upgrades and nice appliances and brand new fence. Like it was really perfectly done. And the house that we ended up buying has none of that.
Right. Like it's lots of projects, right?
Yes. So I think that was probably what we compromised most. And I really wanted like a move-in ready.
When your offer was accepted, did you freak out or were you happy?
I was very happy.
Right.
I was happy, but because it was off market, I think I kind of thought it would go through because like they're not competing anybody. So I thought really the only choice they have is whether they want to pay for the repairs out of pocket and then put back on the market in 2 months.
Right.
Or let me buy it and then wait those 2 months for closing and then it's done.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever have one of those, like leading up to it, did you ever feel like, oh God, what am I doing? Like, is this the right choice?
Yeah, I still do. And I literally own the home now.
Yeah. Did you get your first mortgage payment yet? Oh, not yet.
No, it's May 1st.
Okay. Yeah. That was for my husband. That's what did him in. When he got the first mortgage bill, it was like, what did I do? Like, I can't believe like, this is what we're going to be paying every month. Like, even though you go through the whole process with a lender, like, what to expect, right. But then you get the bill and it's just like, oh gosh, what did I do? Like, is this going to be sustainable? Even it is, but in your brain, it's just a big number, right?
I think for me that hit when I saw the amortization schedule and the closing documents, and it's like 7 pages of how much interest you'll be paying. Right. I'm like, why am I paying the bank all this money?
Right.
Yeah, I think that's when I was like, damn.
Right. It's like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Depending on like what you're paying or how much your home is, but it's a lot. Mm-hmm. It's a lot. Yeah. My husband's been trying to pay like extra towards the loan to like kind of speed it up a little bit, but it's going to be a while. We're not moving for a very long time. So I guess we have some time to worry about that. What part of the closing process did you feel was like confusing or even like during the offer part? Was there anything you thought you understood, but then you started to go through it and you were like, oh, I don't understand this. Why am I doing this?
I'd say the thing that I was most confused about was the closing cost estimates that I kept getting and how they were so wildly different every time I got a new one. And I think that was, and I had to Google a lot because there were a lot of things that I didn't know. I didn't know, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I kept using words that made sense to mortgage lenders, but not me. And then so they thought I knew what I was talking about, and I didn't.
Right. You're stuck in the game, right?
Yeah.
Did any lenders explain to you why everything was so different, or like where they were sneaking in their fees to make it look better or worse?
No, I think the mortgage loan officer got kind of frustrated with me because of all my questions. And so he would sort of respond with one syllable answers. Like I'd say, how many months of prepaid tax or how many months of escrow tax property tax do I need to pay in my closing costs? And he'd say, we won't know until the title comes. And I was like, well, could you like give me a rough estimate? Like I get
Right.
$200 a month isn't that much for property tax, but like it's a lot for me.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that was I think maybe either I had too many questions or it's just that I got a bad loan officer.
Right. Did you shop around a
Uh,
lot for lenders, or did you just kind of go to one?
um, no, yeah, I think I went to 5.
Okay.
Yeah, and all of them were like credit unions, or I don't think I actually went to a big bank. One of the online ones, I only went to like credit unions.
Right. That's the hard part. Like the online ones, you really don't have, like, if you have detailed questions, but it looks like your lender didn't really give you detailed answers anyways. But
Yeah,
I
and
guess it's everywhere.
our agent told us that we would have a hard time getting an offer accepted if we had an online lender.
Okay.
He said it wouldn't be a deal breaker. He actually gave me, and I don't know if this is true, but he told me in the Kansas City area, it's very small town. Everybody knows each other. And he said, if you use like Lending Tree or Quicken, he said, I've seen a lot of people not accept those because they don't want to deal with all the delays that they come with.
Oh,
And he
okay.
actually gave me names of big banks not to use there. He said,
Oh,
never use Bank
really?
of America. Yeah.
Really?
And I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I think that might have been just his experience, but he
Right.
was pretty emphatic and said, and after our first offer, that's when he kind of said, like, you really need to fine tune what you're putting in your offers. And that really helped.
Yeah.
So
When you had to sign all the paperwork, how overwhelming was that? Did you read any of it, or did you just flip sign at the
oh, I
closing
read all
table?
of it.
Did
I read
you?
yeah, it was only like 80 pages, which isn't that
It's
bad.
only 80 pages. Oh,
That's one of my jobs, is like writing
oh,
terms and
okay.
conditions and stuff. So
Oh,
I
really?
understood the
Okay.
legalese.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You knew
So,
exactly what to look for. Okay.
and I wasn't going to sign it without reading it. So
Right. I feel like you got enough
yeah,
your hand on that then.
I had to Google some things. Like I didn't understand some of the title versus bond or whatever it was. So yeah. But
Right.
I thought it was pretty clear. I mean, you get into some of the weird state law stuff. I'm like, well, what can I do? Like, I want to live in this state. So I got to accept it.
Right. Yeah. You can't really go to the go to lobby for
Yeah.
it right on the closing table. Okay. How did your agent's communication change after your offer was accepted, or did it?
It actually got better.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I think that once he got more involved, especially because we are remote, we're not in the city that we were buying a home. He was sort of our person. So he'd meet all the inspection people. He'd text us and give us updates. He even offered to do the final walkthrough for us. Like he was more on it after we got an offer accepted. I think before then he was just like, well, I'm just showing you houses. I don't really have any skin in the game right now.
Right. So did you have to like fly in for like, how did you do that if
Mhm.
you're remote? You said to pick a
We
weekend and
Yeah, we our plan was we really wanted to close in March because our lease ends in April.
okay.
And it snows a lot in March, so we were we were afraid of weather delays. So anyway, we started looking in December and we would drive out, and then a couple times we flew out. Yeah.
And okay, now that you have closed, do you have any regrets?
Yes.
Okay,
But
what is
I,
it?
I think my regret is more I finally got to see like how much they paid for some of the repairs that they quoted us higher. And I was like, wait a minute. I think I was so nervous that we would lose the home because like if at any moment they decided to cancel our contract, pull it off and put it back on the market, I think we would have been outbid by tens of thousands of dollars.
Right, right. Oh, so you got to see like what they actually paid for to get the work done?
Yeah, yeah, my loan processor required it as part of the contract.
Oh, was it way
So,
lower than the what,
uh,
16,000 you?
yeah, it was 8.
Oh my God, no. No. They
Yeah,
double
and
charged you. Oh,
I think they had, in my opinion, I don't know if I don't know if it's true, but in my opinion, I think they had an estimate that they used from a contractor that was a little inflated. To get
oh,
us to pay more. And like
wow.
when we were putting in the offer, the other agent said some stuff like, "Oh, well, somebody else is going to potentially bid on it, so you might want to." So we increased our offer, thinking, "Oh no, it's going to get away." And now
Right.
I'm wondering if they just said that.
Right, right. I think that's what I hate the most is like an agent can tell you we have 4 offers or like we have
Hmm.
offers coming in and you have no idea if that's
Yeah,
true. If someone
right.
actually came to look at the home, like you have no idea. And it's baffling
Yeah,
that that's even fair. I don't know how it just seems schemy, right?
yeah, yeah. And yeah, I feel like I don't know. There was another house that we didn't get a chance to look at. It was literally posted and sold within the same day, and I loved it. And of course, I don't know anything about that house. I didn't get it inspected, but sometimes in your head, you're just like, that might have been the one.
Right, right. Why didn't I know? Do
Yeah.
you still look at homes online or did you quit?
I quit as of last weekend. Yeah.
Last weekend.
I was
Okay.
like, this is not helping my mental health.
Right, right, right. I sometimes look and I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like we have no need.
Yeah.
We're not moving. Like, why am I wasting my time on here? But sometimes I'm just nosy and I'm
Yeah.
curious. And my brother-in-law
Yeah.
is trying to buy, so then I'm like looking for him. Even though like our taste is probably totally different, I'm sending him stuff. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, thank
I
you.
think I'm more nosy and like I'm trying to I'll go and see if there's homes for sale around our home and then go look at the pictures.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you can get some design ideas or something, maybe.
Yeah, or just see how trashy your neighbors are. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I guess because you never really got to find that out, right? Like you never got
No.
to meet
I
or
mean we
really hang out in the neighborhood before you bought it.
no. I mean we definitely hung out like 20 minutes and that was about it.
Right,
So I'm very curious what it'll be like when we live there full time.
right, right. Did you meet anyone yet?
Mm-mm.
Not yet. Okay.
No. We've been back to the house once.
Okay.
It's every time we try to go it snows.
Oh no. Oh, I got a good one. What is the first big purchase that you've made for your home since you closed?
Mm, appliances.
Oh, okay. What did you
Yeah.
get? Anything good? Stainless, white, black?
Um, we went to a scratch and dent place,
Smart.
because yeah, we don't really care too much about if it. I mean, obviously, if it's got a huge dent, that's one thing. But
Right.
we got a refrigerator, a dishwasher, a new stove, and a new microwave.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's see. Did you have, I guess you didn't have anything break yet, right? You had the wall to fix. I guess that counts as your first big.
yeah, yeah. We had a hot water heater or a water heater replaced, and we've of course had to like do furnace filters and stuff like that.
Right, right.
And we didn't get a chance to test the air conditioner, so I'm very curious if that works.
Oh, yeah. Oh boy. Well, at least you
Yeah.
have some time before you need that, right? Well, who knows,
Yeah.
right? Who knows? Maybe it'll be like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be 70 today, so who knows? Although I put the heat on anyways because I'm always freezing. Let's see. If you had to do it again, would you do anything differently?
Yes, I would have picked a different termite inspector.
Okay.
Um, and let's see, and I would have probably put in an offer for less.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hard. I feel like as a buyer in this market, like you're just afraid to
Hmm.
upset the seller. And at the same time, you want to trust that like everybody has the best intentions, you know? At least
Hmm.
that's what I try to look at people that way. And then sometimes you have a reality check, like a bill
Yeah.
half the price of what you were told uh
Right. Right.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Right. Was your termite inspector bad? Or
I
just
just never got a report,
you
never
never
got
got a
a
report?
bill. Nope. And I never got anything actually. So I'm not 100% confident that he actually came out to the house.
Oh
So
my gosh.
it's a little late now, but
Yeah,
yeah,
really.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Um,
weird.
yeah, and it was another one that my agent recommended, and he
Right.
said he's just a retired guy, and I use him for everything, and you'll get a bill in the mail at some point.
Some
That's
point.
yeah,
Jeez.
Yeah, but since I didn't get any report or anything, I don't really know that I'm gonna pay the bill.
Right, 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 right. You're paying for
Yeah.
a mystery service, right?
Yeah.
Looking back, what would you have told yourself when you first started?
When I first started,
Yeah, like
um,
knowing what you know now, what would you have
save
told
more
yourself?
money than you think. Save more money than you think. Yeah.
Right, right.
It's
Do you
gonna
think
cost way
that's
more to move than I thought it would.
right? Oh, you
Yeah.
mean moving costs to move all your stuff or
And closing costs and, we ended up paying, obviously the inspectors, so it cost more than I was budgeting.
right, right. Oh, geez. Okay. Would you have recommended your agent again?
Mm, it depends on the person. I
Okay.
think in the area. I think it like so I have a friend who's moving to Kansas City in the summer and she wants to buy like a condo downtown. And she said, "Oh, would you recommend your realtor?" And no, not for that situation.
Right.
He's very hands off. He was a little more like, "We'll just let him know," and and not really communicate with you for a couple weeks. And you're like, "Ah."
Yeah. Like this is kind of important to me. Did the
Yeah,
termite guy come or not? Can you tell
yeah,
me, please?
yeah,
Oh, I think that's smart of you to be honest with your friend because I feel like sometimes people just are like, yeah, sure. Here's their name, but not really giving any thought to like how they communicate. Like if you
yeah,
really, I always ask people like, would you recommend them? And then would you recommend them to your best friend? Right. There's that like gray
right,
area of
yeah,
of you like them, but you know, you have to be
yeah. And if
careful.
somebody had been through this process before, I think I would recommend him. But
Right.
I think for an unexperienced novice like myself, I don't know that I would. I don't know, my husband really likes him.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know, I didn't always, I'm very anxious and he's very calm, so that might be why.
Right, right. Well, that's your job, right? You like the details. Like you're really good at
Yeah,
details and knowing stuff
yeah,
and
and it sucks to be in the position where you're just sitting there waiting,
right,
waiting, waiting, waiting. Yeah,
right, right. Absolutely. That's probably one of the hardest parts is like just the unknown of everything, right? Like you just have,
mhm,
and it's interesting, like there's really no control over what happens to you, like at least in some aspects in the process, right? You're just kind of like, right, I'm going to do it. And you have no idea what's going to happen. Like you have no
right,
idea if you're going to get a house, if you're not, or like you can get so
yeah,
close to it and then something changes and you're like,
yeah.
oh, it's interesting. Like hundreds of years of doing real estate, like we haven't quite navigated how to just make it not so
Yeah,
unknown. I don't
and
know. I'm trying, but it's been
yeah, and
interesting.
I think they make you watch like a video or whatever that says like, all the different things that could happen, and I just didn't feel like that was very helpful.
Right.
I felt it was like a 6-hour video, and it really didn't go into any details that would have helped me.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Right. That's what with selling later, I'm trying to do like little lessons every month to like ease into it
Mm,
because like I can barely watch a whole movie without like being a little distracted. Like I can't imagine
yeah.
sitting through so many like I don't think anyone has the attention span anymore thanks to like social media for us to be able to like focus on something for a
Yeah.
long period of
Yeah.
time.
You're right. Yeah.
And it's so everything varies so much on like who you use or if your agent's helpful
Hmm.
or if they're like communicating with you as much as you'd like or throwing terms
Yeah.
around and you're like I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Um,
I think that I would have liked a lot more detail about the closing process. Like my realtor was helpful, but like he's not a mortgage guy. So
right, right. Awesome. Well, is there anything else you think
no.
buyers should know or anything any
Um,
words of encouragement for them because it's pretty
no.
brutal.
Yeah, to be honest, we were so terrified of losing the house because we were afraid of being put in that situation where we're just going to be outbid. And
Right,
so I
right,
think we compromised on a lot because we knew we wouldn't get the same. Like I would have loved to have a like say bigger bedrooms or whatever, newer
right, right,
plumbing, whatever.
right,
But I knew my chances of actually winning
right,
of actually winning a bid are pretty slim in today's market. So
right.
one thing I did want to say is I would really recommend not accepting referrals for real estate agents
Right.
because I think what my challenge was is it's family and they're like, so if I said, hey, I'm unhappy with my agent, I want to move, I would have upset my family.
Right.
And I
Right.
think a lot of people are nervous about that because like it's a relationship, right? And I think
Right.
if going back, I maybe would have picked a realtor from online. You just
Right.
find somebody.
Right.
And
Like a stranger, right?
yeah. So if I ended up like pulling everything and be like, no, I'm done with this, I wouldn't have hurt any feelings. So that
Right.
would be one thing I'd recommend is do not accept referrals from people you like.
Right. Or I see it all the time. You see it on Reddit. They'll be like, oh, I'm using my coworker's mom. I'm like, that is awkward because I
Uh-huh.
don't know how you get out of that.
Yeah.
Right. Or like
Right.
your friend. And it's interesting too, on social media, you'll see agents like complaining their friends use someone else. I'm like, I don't want that to like ruin
No.
my relationship with my friend. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think if you have a problem with your realtor, you're just stuck unless you can like pivot. And
Right.
yeah,
Right.
so that
Right.
is one thing I
No,
would definitely do different.
that's a very, very good point. I wish we would have talked about that more. That's a really good point. Have a story you think would help future sellers and buyers, or have a question about how everything works? Reach out to us at realestateforconsumers.com.